why Anypoint MQ makes your platform more reliable. Some integration scenarios require that there is no data loss. Typical payloads like payments, orders, or critical record updates need to be delivered without fail and be recovered in the event of a technical exception on the application or underlying infrastructure. There are a number of systems that provide capability for guaranteed message delivery out in the market, but many of them require large amounts of development, configuration, and maintenance just to get operational. And that's just the software. The underlying infrastructure also needs to be resilient and provide consistent availability. These challenges make creating a reliable platform very difficult. For many organisations, setting up and running guaranteed message platforms is problematic. It typically requires expensive skill sets and large amounts of cost to maintain. And these messaging platforms are normally geared to on-premise deployment and don't fall within the cloud or as-a-service model that many businesses are moving towards. Anypoint MQ takes away the complications of cost, maintenance, and lack of skills that would normally make creating a reliable platform difficult. It does this by providing an out-of-the-box, highly available and reliable messaging platform that sits in a number of global regions. Anypoint MQ also provides a guaranteed messaging solution that is highly performant, easy to use, and easy to configure. The features that you really want to make your integration solutions reliable are baked into the underlying messaging infrastructure, so you don't have to spend time, money, and resources on just making sure the service is available. The reliability and high availability for your messaging solution is just there. To demonstrate just how easy it is to improve the reliability of a messaging or integration solution, I will show you how easy it is to configure Anypoint MQ, show you how easy it is to build an application to send and receive messages reliably, and simulate turning off and on again the consuming application to show you how no messages are lost. The first thing I need to do is create a queue for my application. I click on MQ inside of Anypoint platform, and here I can create a queue or message exchange in any global region I choose. To create a queue, I simply click the plus button and select queue. I can give my queue a name, order-input, and turn on encryption. On the right here, you can see a simple dashboard that tells me how many messages are on the queue and how many messages are in flight being processed. The next thing I need to do is create a client app that will send or receive messages to Anypoint MQ. I already have a client app here with a client ID and a client secret. I can use these credentials in my Anypoint MQ connector later. You can see that I have very quickly and easily created a message queue that will be highly available and very reliable for my integration solution. In Studio, I have created a simple API that takes an order JSON, creates an order ID and places it on a queue for future processing. It returns an order ID in a JSON payload and logs the order ID to the console. I've deployed this API to CloudHub. I now need a consuming application. I have a very simple flow that logs the output of the queue to the console. I will deploy this consuming application locally. I'll send a few messages through and change the ID each time to show you that there is at least once delivery. Now to show persistence, I will stop my consuming application and send some more messages to the API. I've added 4 new messages, each with their own ID value. If I then go and start consuming my application, you will see that the messages are instantly consumed and all the messages I originally sent through the API have been processed. In this demonstration, I have shown you how Anypoint MQ makes your integration platform more reliable. I've shown how easy it is to configure Anypoint MQ, how easy it is to reliably send and receive messages, and simulated a consumer going offline to show message persistence. The out-of-the-box resilience and availability provided by Anypoint MQ makes your integration platform more reliable.